Chelsea stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
And that gets things running. Pulisic. Pulisic. Look at the defender bombing forward. Chelsea posted an article on their site in praise of their manager. It was quite a year for him, wasn't it?
Last season couldn't really have gotten any better for him, but he's created another level of expectation now. He'll be confident of more of the same, but believe me, it'll be easier said than done. Getting his players to repeat those standards, that's his real test.
He's had a goal! And that would have been some goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Giroud. Either side really getting hold of the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Emerson. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Willian.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Chelsea yet to have a shot on target. He's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Giroud did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rudiger goes looking. Conte. Willian. And he's cut it out. And out to safety. Now it's Willian. It's Willian! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Willian really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
It's gone for a throw-in. Finds him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries a shot! Emerson. Pulisic. And it's Pelotti. It's a throw-in.
Willian really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Jorginho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's all... Giroud! He's done very well to get to that.
Giroud sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Up to meet it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There'll be a throw-in. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And the counter is on. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Zuma. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pulisic could move up a gear here. Al Mohammadi. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do, and he has been fouled there. Belotti. A buccaneering run from the defender, and he just whacks it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Belotti. Pulisic. Time for a change in personnel. And that's been levered clear. Mings. Target. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Goes long. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Whipped in. And he's there to cut it out. And the shot! Really smart interplay.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck there and they may have been celebrating.
Azpilicueta is charging up on the overlap. He's had a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Managed to get it forward quickly. And they've been... Oh, shooting chance! There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keeper has beaten it away. And it's played forward. Pulisic. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. Chelsea get it. And the finish! That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Willian, good ball. Belotti has a goal! They scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Chelsea take the lead.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Defender's on the back foot. Giroud had a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Chelsea leading as we head into the last quarter of the game. Belotti. It's Belotti! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Belotti cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Calvert-Lewin. Pulisic gets the better of his man.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Target. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Good idea, just poorly executed. Deftly done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hoists it forward. Calvert-Lewin.
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Belotti.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Calvert-Lewin. Belotti. Shoots! Get that clear. Mings. Forward it goes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea get off to a winning start. It bodes well for what promises to be another exciting season. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, of course, the result was the opening day priority, and it was achieved with real front foot positivity.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. Tries a shot! Newcastle made a good start to their campaign, a win on day one, up and running. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great.
Hudson-Odoi! Zuma gets it back. Belotti plays it backwards, and they'll try again. That's a throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Has a pop! It's in!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Chelsea go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And it's Ritchie. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Longstaff goes looking. Chelsea were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. It's Willian! Good clearance and very necessary. Pulisic. Willian! Ritchie. Longstaff plays it forward. Ki Sung-young plays it out to the wing. And the weighted pass. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Ki Sung-young. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Ritchie. Forward it goes. Zuma positions himself well and cuts it out. Hudson-Odoi. Ritchie with the crossfield ball. Willems. Longstaff. Ki Sung-young. And the finish! Bakayoko. Hudson-Odoi. Just brushed off the ball there. Hudson-Odoi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Clark. Goes direct to the front line. Rudiger does well there, alert. Hoists it forward. Belotti decides to play it back. Hudson-Odoi! Tried. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Ritchie. This is promising. Pulisic. Belotti. Belotti, already of course on the score sheet. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up, It all deserved a better ending.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Ki Sung-young drives it forward. And it's Ki Sung-young. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the counter is on. Belotti. Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball to find him. Willems does what? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
Chelsea merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Chelsea head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's played forward. That's a throw. Driving on, a real charge here. Cleared away. And here's Willian. Hudson-Odoi. Pulisic! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Belotti. Willian has created one goal already. Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hudson-Odoi knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
That's not going to make it. Clark to play it forward. That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hudson-Odoi. Pulisic. He's made sure that that won't get through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pulisic. Chooses to go back. Real chance! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Rudiger. Pulisic. And that's been levered clear. Zaniolo. Bentancur. And here's Willian. Willian proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Zaniolo. Bentancur. And here's Willian. Right towards the front men.
Chelsea really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Belotti. It's Willian! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Ki Sung-young plays it forward. Bentancur. Bakayoko. And it's Pelotti. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Willian! He's missed, but not by that far.
William certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Willems. Plays it out to the flank. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
He's got it, and he's got time. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Chelsea were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. Well, it's a wonderful sea of green here inside the 50,000-seater Estadio José Alvalade. A perfect setting for this greatest of clubs, Sporting Lisbon. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Hoists it forward. Calvert-Lewin. He's had a go! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Sporting have an early lead. Good start. Kovacic tries to get it forward quickly. Sporting are engaging here in European football's flagship competition.
Yeah, and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the build-up to all of this. Although it has to be said, he did mention a few concerns too, being the current depth of the squad and quality that you want to be able to call upon.
He needs more. Hits one! Just a whisker away. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Sporting just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Shot goal! Baba. It's come loose. It's gone for a throw-in. Crosses in a low... Bruno Fernandes! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Forward it goes. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mathieu. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's a mistimed tackle and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Good save, really well read. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
They've played it short. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Azpilicueta. Calvert-Lewin. Pulisic! And yes, it's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Gets wrestled off the ball. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin brings the ball forward. Calvert-Lewin is the guilty party there. Özil sends that a long way. Good challenge, he just stood firm. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Back. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're already back underway here.
Chelsea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Pulisic!
Gets good distance on it. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Vietto. And it's Conte. Conte goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Chelsea just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Calvert-Lewin. That's good progress.
It's Calvert-Lewin!
Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Squeeze it out of harm's way. And it's Conte. Azpilicueta has it in a wide position, so what next? Danger averted for now. Got a throw in. Conte. Pulisic. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he's cut it out. And that has been cleared. Pulisic
really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Baba. And it's Azpilicueta. Willian. Ball's loose, who's getting there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Chelsea are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Time for a change in personnel. So we have a double substitution going on here. Belotti, and help's available out wide. There will be a throw-in. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Bruno Fernandes hoists it forward. 75 minutes played. He's left his man.
Sporting are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
A really good feat. It's a great ball. It's gone a long way up and away. Has gone out. Pulisic. Timely intervention.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has it out wide now. Gets away from his opponents. Played out to the right. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Willian. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be... He
ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played into space out wide. He gets past his man. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that will be the final act. Chelsea have had their life made a little tougher. Defeat first up only adds to the pressure to win from now on in. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And that gets things running. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. William has a goal! Bournemouth have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive, they've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here, there's no doubt about that.
And it's King. Whistle's gone, that's foul. A spectacular effort! Oh, that is rather wayward. That's Piliqueta, crosses into the area, and it's hoisted clear. That's a throw.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Pelotti. Cut out in the nick of time. Ake gets into the right position to intercept. Wilson. Smith plotting from out on the right-hand side. Gets it into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. And the finish!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Hudson-Odoi plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Keeper sends it forward. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Diego Rico doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kante is onto it and can take it up. Loftus goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Cook. Out to the left it goes. Kepa has that under control. Loftus-Cheek. Hudson-Odoi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nepham. No goals as yet. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that's been won straight back. This could... And King! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
One has a hit! Another chance! And he just whacks it away. Bentancur. Wilson displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's Willian. And here's Loftus-Cheek. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again then.
Chelsea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hudson-Odoi tries a shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of...
Belotti! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Bournemouth were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Wilson pings it out wide. Over to the left. Diego Rico plays it into the box. Conte. Kante goes looking. Belotti. Emerson is charging up on the overlap. And that has been cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Conte. And he's there to hoof it away. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. Emerson gets it back. Hudson hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Lerma with the clearance. Hudson-Odoi. Lovely bit of skill there. Bentancur. Calvert-Lewin hits it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Calvert-Lewin controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Lerma. Lerma plays it forward. And it's Pelotti. Calvert-Lewin finds himself offside. Boruc sends that a long way. Hudson-Odoi. Willian. He can get that clear. Azpilicueta gets it back. Bentancur. Back into the middle. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Towering header!
He will be livid with himself.
Lerma. All this over the line. Bentancur, Emerson, Conte, Bentancur, Pulisic, shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! Conte, turns and goes back, has a hit! That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Pelotti. Real chance! He came in hard, very hard. Into the last 5 minutes. Pulisic. Oh, shooting chance! He's has a pop! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
It's a loose ball. Azpilicueta trying to get there, and the counter is on. Calvert-Lewin. And it's Pelotti. It's come through. Willian, surely. Timely intervention. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind and made it happen. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. He's had a shot! And the ball, Willian! Southampton stuck on just one win for the first three. Where do they need to get better?
I think throughout the whole team, I just think they need to have a more competitive edge, and I think they need to be able to cope with pressure more. They don't look to have the composure.
And now the breakaway. Forward it goes. He's going for goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Chelsea go ahead. Southampton have a free kick. He's gone for goal. Redmond. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. But it's Højbjerg. Chelsea were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty pucks.
Højbjerg. Chelsea scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Southampton seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of... Real chance! It's a goal!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Zuma gets it back. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Redmond. Ward-Prowse. He's got through. Carrillo! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Jorginho. Pulisic. Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! He scores! And they're back in front. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yoshida. Ward-Prowse. Yoshida plays it forward. Calvert-Lewin. And he's cut it out. And he heaves it forward. Barkley. Redmond did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Carrillo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kante trying to get there. Jorginho tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Yoshida. And help's available out wide. Redmond. Breaks on here. Calvert-Lewin takes control of it and he's on the move. Hoists it forward. Ward-Prowse. And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial.
Willian! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Could move up a gear here. Decent looking ball. Pulisic. And a shot! And that's been levered clear. And it's played forward. And it's Ings. Brings it forward. Pulisic. Tries to get it forward quickly. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That'll be a throw. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ing goes for goal! Rudiger. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Calvert-Lewin. Chelsea won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Over to the left. Buffal provides an outlet. Gorgeous control there. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Ings. Out to the right. And it's Ward-Prowse. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Redmond. Ings. Played into the middle. He's there to get rid. Barkley. And now they can launch a counter. Pulisic. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's Calvert-Lewin! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Buffal. Bertrand. Jorginho. Pulisic. Cedric Suarez is there to heave it away. Barkley drives it forward. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cedric Suarez. And here's Ings. Played down the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Can he deliver? Now it's Morata. Now a chance to break. He's got away. Loose ball, who's going to get there? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Morata. Cedric Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. Conte. Willian. Morata. It's a brilliant interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Southampton can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. It's a brilliant interception. Played into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. Allen. Dinks one in. It's... Oh, that's nice. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Pelotti. Pulisic! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Powell is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Pulisic. Bakayoko. Chelsea are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Bakayoko. Has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Plays it out to the wing. And it's Pelotti. It's Pelotti! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed. After all, this is what it's all about. That's why they worked so hard last season, to make it to the biggest stages like this and see if they've got what it takes to compete. Of course they're up against it, but you never know in football. You've got to stay calm.
Bart plays it forward. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Woods looks to bypass the midfield. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hudson-Odoi. Belotti. He's going to get himself offside. Woods comes out on top in a really physical duel. Pulisic. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Baba. It's come loose. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Powell. Nicely measured pass. Going through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And a header! Goal! First blood drawn. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Stoke draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Pulisic. And the shot! Oh, that was close. Ince. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. They've been given a corner. Calvert-Lewin gets it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Stoke have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
It's Baba. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. They've managed to get it away. Bakayoko. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
That's been drilled forward. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bakayoko simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that's been levered clear. And it's Rudiger. Played in, massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's played forward. Ince has created one goal already. Pulisic. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? It's gone a long way up and away. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Chelsea are now matching their opponents blow for blow, despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there.
Pulisic. Bakayoko. Played in by Kennedy. Powell tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Pelotti. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Pulisic.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's whipped in. And he has been fouled there. Keeper has beaten it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kennedy drives it forward.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Kennedy. Lofted into the middle. Up to meet it! It's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Conte hoists it forward. He's picked him out. Hudson-Odoi. Towering header. Smith can hoist it clear. Chelsea. And that's it. So it's ended in a draw. Draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result.